Good morning, Rabbi Perets. The first question I had from somebody was the next question. I watched Laser Brody interview a rabbi in Israel, and she said non-Jews do not have souls. Do non-Jews have souls, and is their neshama, the soul, as capable as a Jewish neshama of being spiritually elevated and connected to God?
Good morning. Thank you for your question. And the answer to your question is yes. In Noahide, a person who is born from a Gentile mother, who is not Jewish, has actually a soul like a Jew has, and has the three levels of the soul like a Jew has. He has a level of nefesh, which is the vital soul, the physiological soul that allows him to be clinically alive in a physical body. He has also the level of the ruach, which is what generally is translated as the spiritual soul, which is his emotions. So you understand, you and Noahide, as me as a Jew, you have emotions, I have emotions, you have feelings of loving kindness, I have feelings of loving kindness, you have feelings of discipline and restraint, I have feelings of discipline and restraint, we have feelings of compassion, I have feelings of compassion, you have feelings of leadership, of transformation. I do too. Every person has feelings and emotions. So yes, a Noahide also has to this second level of the soul. There is even a further level of the soul, which is called the neshama, like you mentioned yourself, which is referring to the intellectual part of the soul. So you as a Noahide, I as a Jew, we both have the intellectual level of the soul. You're able to think, I'm able to think, you're able to planify the future, I'm able to planify the future. We are able to process information and to delve into the logic of cause and effect. So therefore, we have an intellectual soul. So yes, Noahide and Jews have a soul. A soul is the channel for life. Noahides and Jews have that channel for life. You are alive, and I am alive. You're alive at the intellectual level, at an emotional, and at a clinical level. We both are. So yes, it is possible to connect to Hashem on those three levels, as an Noahide and as a Jew. On a clinical level, you do sport twice a week, 25 minutes, you go run. I do sport, I go run. I should maybe do it a little bit more often, but we both can serve God in that very first level of our soul, which is the biological level, to be healthy, to have a healthy body. The Rambam says it's part of serving Hashem. Second part, we can be engaged in our emotional growth, in the refinement of our traits of characters. You and I, we can serve Hashem in the refinement of our traits of character. If a person is stingy, he can try to be a little bit less stingy and give charity to someone in the street. If a person is often aggravated very fast by something that happens or someone tells him, he's immediately, if someone doesn't go fast enough when the light becomes green in the traffic, he's already pushing the horn. Well, get out of my... So a person can try to work on that and become a little bit more patient. So we will both be serving Hashem on that second level of our soul, the level of ruach. And the third level is when the intellectual level is when we try to incorporate in our lives a little bit more Torah study. And for sure, the 7 universal commandments, as we can intellectually understand them and apply them in our daily lives, whether it's the belief in the one God, whether it's to honor him through Torah, study, prayer, and behavior, whether it's in our family relations, whether it is in our social interactions, to respecting others' property, etc., etc. So we can serve Hashem in these 3 levels of our soul together.
Thank you for the answer. And next week, new question.
Looking forward.